Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Cecilia from Scientist Plans, and in this video I'm going to be talking about my journal in a traveler's notebook setup. And it's been really great. I'm really loving the traveler's notebook system because I do like to write about different things. So I like to talk about what I did with my family. I like just to have a place to write gratitude. I like to have a place just to vent and to, let out all my stress and frustrations. And I sometimes don't want to have all those things mixed up. I also like to do a lot of collage and to use stickers and washi tapes and stamps, but I sometimes just want to write. And to be honest, I don't like to have them all in the same book. I just don't know why. So with the Traveler's Notebook, I've been just having the space to do it all and to make all sorts of different things. So I just want to show how things are for now, but let's just flip through and show the setup that I have. So I'm collecting in this little envelope cards. So those are cards that I received from friends and things. So I have, wrapping it around the books, this plastic pocket, which is really nice. I just flip it over to the other side just to have the bigger pocket here, because then I can just insert cards and whatever I want just to make it kind of a, cover for it. So what I have in here, I have 3 books. I have this first book, which is my, let's say, creative journal, but basically it's a memory keeper for my family and a lot of the things that happened with us. And I did a cover because I finished that on May 31st, but I started on April 2nd. And the second book that I have is this weekly, is Undated Weekly, which is basically where I write little notes of what happened every day or so. Maybe not every day, but every other day I would come here and write. I won't do this every week. I do like when I make the time for it or when I remember or when I'm in the mood for. And that's why the Undated is great. But I'm gonna flip through everything. And the last one is the Happy Mail, where I basically just put little things that come in like the nice envelopes that we receive either from orders or from friends. So it's all here. And this is the other part of the pocket. I just put a lot of like washi samples and stickers and yeah, all the tiny things. So let's flip through it. So I am very proud that I finished 1 book. I'm just so happy. It just feels like such an accomplishment, and I'm like excited to have many little books. So this book here has basically memories of my days, but a lot of what is here, like in each page, as you can see, comes from this one. So I'm just gonna switch the order and I'm gonna start with this one here. So this is the weekly Undated that I said, and what I just put here in the cover, this is art print from Planning with Sharon, her Patreon, that I always talk about because I really love it. I'm gonna link everything below as much as I remember. If you want to know something that I forgot to put, just shoot me a message and I'll try to give you the right information. So here I just put this quote sticker, which is from, I got it from Amazon. Is this Jim Holtz sticker books, and basically has a lot of quotes in either black or white. And I would use it from time to time. As you can see here, I have this little basket where I'm keeping my journaling stuff, and I can show you at the end how it is. So I just mount this together and says I just want to make nice things, which is, I think, basically what all of us in the stationery community like, is to make nice things, even if they don't look nice to everybody or pretty to everybody, but our intentions are the best. And yeah, so that's how it is. So let me show you how things are going. Oh, in the beginning, I didn't make this cover yet. I just had an idea yesterday when I was writing in here. I think I'm gonna go through the weeks and see things that I am into. Like I'm into the grid washi tape or the flower stickers or the stamping little animals or whatever, and I'm just going to put them in here so that it kind of, has in a one spot place all the things that I was into over the years. And you see, like each week I kind of follow a bit of a, not a pattern, but I decided on a layout or a vibe that I'm into. So yeah, so I think this is what are gonna go in the cover. And yeah, I flip it through again and didn't show you. Yeah, so here you have this calendax or something. I don't know how you call that, but basically you could put the months here and then write the dates. And maybe you could use as a tracker, or just like 1 word per day. It could be gratitude. It could be just index, something to remember what the week was about. I don't know. There are many possibilities of it. And you even get the other sticks you get for the whole year. So this was my first week, and I was basically just like in a kind of a muted black and white thing. So I use washi tape, stickers and stuff, and the fun thing is that I'm stamping the date. So this is the stamp that I'm using. This stamp is from, I got it from Amazon. Like, I think it was 15 or 20 bucks, not very expensive, but you have the alphabet, lowercase, uppercase, and numbers, and a couple of things here. So pretty cool. And this is the one that I'm using. And washi tapes. And so one thing that I learned from this is that I can write in the half hour, because there is a dot in the half hour, and I didn't like how spaced my writing was from one line from the other. It was like, it looks as if things are floating around. So, but it was a nice try run. I did enjoy it. It was fun, but I said, you know what? I don't need to give that much space. I can just write in a half hour because my handwriting is small. So then in the other week, I switched to a more cozy brown kind of vibe. And what I was using, the stamps, sometimes I would basically use markers. I didn't have the ink pads yet by here. So I just have this set from Staedtler, and it has like earthy tones. So it has the black, it has the brown, it has a darker teal and a gray. So this is in fact what I use to date things here. I'm gonna show you later. I'm gonna leave it here. And yeah, so this week was this brown thing. So I just again wrote a couple things in each day. I used the washi tapes and stuff. And then because I started with my Happy Mail thing, when I really like this little sticker that comes in a washi tape. I don't have any new washi tape here to show, but you know, there is a sticker that comes here on top of the seal. I would just put it here and use it as decoration too. So that's what happened this week. And then in this week, I did a more like dark blue thing. This is what happens to me because blue and purple are my favorite colors, much more blue than purple. If I keep a bit far, like, you know, distant from the blue for a couple weeks, suddenly it just comes like really strong because I'm like, I'm missing my blues. And then I just do another spread again. So this was a washi tape from Bankuchen. And I use this as part of my decoration. And again, this memories are all over. And in the weekends when I had a bit more time, because normally we have like a slow, lazy morning. My son is not a morning kid, so he needs a couple of hours, and which is great because I wake up earlier than my husband and my kid, and I have a couple of hours in silence for myself, which sometimes I go to the treadmill, sometimes I just stay on the couch staring at the TV, or now I go and check my plants, but I also journal. I catch up on videos on Twitch that I didn't, I wasn't available to watch live. And then I just watch the people that I love and I journal with them. So the daily pages, they happen more on the weekend, and this pages here a little bit throughout the week, just so that I don't forget. I'm like, oh, I want to write a bit more about it. Maybe I took pictures about it. Maybe I have little ephemera that I can add to the pages. So this is what this weekly thing is all about. And I'm using a lot of the printables that I got from the Patreon. So recently I joined Karen's and Olives, and maybe you know her. She has an amazing YouTube channel with a lot of videos about her ring planners, her book bounds, her fountain pens, and now I think there is more also about her art and creative process. She's a sweetheart. She's a very nice person, very calm, and her art is just beautiful. So basically this thing I sat on a weekend and I just prepared the layout. So all these weeks here that things look like very cohesive, or I think they do, that means that I took my time to prepare it in advance. So either I did it in a weekend or I did it during the week at night when, you know, things were calm here. And so that's what happened. I take my time and I do things. Here's the same, but here I'm using a printable from Planning with Cheryl and with Wool and Flax, also another Patreon that I have. And I also took my time to prepare this in advance. And then during the week, I just came in here and I wrote things that I could journal about a bit more if I make the time for it. This week was completely different because, as you can see here, I have another set of inserts, so time is getting a bit limited for me to be preparing a ton of spreads. So I decided not to prepare anything. And also I took a week break from it. So I stopped here on the 23rd of May, and then I just came back this week on the 31st. And I decided not to prepare anything because I prepared a bunch of spreads for this planner. I'm gonna show you also. And I said, you know what, I'm just gonna put stickers as I go, and I'm gonna see. It's gonna look messy, but maybe messy good, right? So this is exactly what I did. I just came here and I would stick a couple things that would represent things that happen, or sometimes not. It's just that I wanted to use it. So, but it's fine. So this is how things go, and I just like put things every day or every other day. And it looks messy, but I kind of like it. I like it a lot. So I had a mix of washi tapes that I cut, like fussy cut, some stickers. This is another washi tape that I bought yesterday. I'm gonna show you what I got yesterday. This is another washi tape that it looks like tickets, and I'm really loving it. And it's just so cool, and I just like it. So little pause here on the flip through to show you what I bought yesterday. So I got in just to buy this thing, which is the grid insert, which is the one that I like, and it's the number 002 if you guys want to know. And this little folder, because then I can keep more things inside. And they had this traveler's notebook beside any rarities, which is, so basically this is a sticker book. So I think it's cool to have it because I fussy cut things a lot of times, and I get the washing and I cut the part that I want. I can just put the rest in here. And then I also got a pencil board, so I can substitute this guide and use this one. It looks even prettier, so very nice. And I got the washi tape. I was really happy they carried the washi tape, and I was actually surprised. So this other thing there is here, it wasn't from this because I have ordered from Wonderbrand, which is the blue. Yeah, I'm already saying it. It's a blue traveler's notebook, and I'm gonna set up with you. Will be something different. I'm gonna talk in a minute. Okay, so based on what I write in the weekly, those are things that I want to journal about, write a bit more if I make the time for it. So yeah, so here we go, my first insert. And then the way that I'm using it is putting like the calendar in the beginning of the month, but here, as you saw here, I only use for 2 months. And here it was when we were just walking around the neighborhood every day or so. We try to go out for walks with my husband, and we made like a little picnic in the park. So I'm just using like snips of paper, and I'm getting so much into the craft paper, like ripping it off, that I'm loving to add pictures, especially about my son, because he's 5 now, but you know, they grow so fast and they change so much. So this is something that I was missing, in fact, on my previous journals, is that I wasn't really adding a lot of pictures. There was a lot of writing, which is great, and stickering too, but I wanted to be able to see things, especially see my kids, both of them, the human and the cat. So this is Oreo. So here things were getting even better, and I mean hotter, warmer, that's what I meant. And then we were going out and going to the park a lot, and even the tulips were out a month in advance, which I was blown away. Yeah. So I also keep like all the paper thing that comes with stuff that I buy sometimes, like this I can add to whatever page just to make part of the spread. So here was when one of my papers got published, and then I got my first vaccine, and I was super happy with the vaccine, but also I was even happier because they had a sticker. And here's May with the other calendar and a lot of the little washi tapes that I have and writing. Here I had this big washi tapes with the crafts and pictures of my husband and my son, the things they're into it. Like my son is again into Pokemon. Here I also write about things that I'm watching and people that entertain me and make like a huge difference in my life. So this year, if you follow Penguins Creative on YouTube, Instagram, and now on Twitch, she has April and Kelly, they run the Stationery Cafe. It's a very nice podcast, and they put the videos here on YouTube, which is basically a lot of us and artists talking about stationery and now they launched their Patreon, so I am one of the, so I just subscribed to their Patreon, so I wrote about that and how much watching Twitch videos and talking to people that love the same things that I do. And again, here more journal. So this is the card that you just saw here. I received this card on May 6th, so this was from my dear friend Deborah. She sent me a birthday card, and I really love it because it was the first one, and I am those type of people that get extra excited on their birthday. Yeah, so a couple more pictures and stuff, and here was Mother's Day, and this spread compared to the others, it just looks so messy, not thought out at all. Some of them I would prepare and then write. This I was just putting things and write on top of things, and I really like it. So I'm realizing that I like to prepare spreads, and it's totally fine, and I enjoyed it a lot. But I also like to go with the flow and just, you know, throw everything on paper and see. And this was my birthday, the day of my birthday, and it was nice. I woke up and I had balloons, and this came in the note this tsuru, so I just put it here because I really love the meaning, and I learned a lot about it on my Japanese class growing up. So when I opened the package and there was this inside, it was like, oh, it's perfect and it's blue, and I'm like, how did they know? They didn't know because it's on eBay. Yeah, so I put a couple washi tapes. This was a piece of the napkin because my husband organized a surprise picnic for me. So because I told him what I want to do on my birthday. I took the day off. It was a Friday, and it was nice because I had a long week that week. We were teaching on a workshop. It was like a 3-day workshop that I've been filming and editing. I think I talked already about that. But anyways, it was a long week for me, so it was perfect that it ended on the 13th, on a Thursday. So Friday was my birthday, and I wrote best day ever because it really was. And I told him I just want a picnic, you know. I just want to go to a park, lay down if we can, because the weather is so crazy now that we could be outside in a park by May, which normally we wouldn't do. I'm here in Canada for 6 years, and I never celebrated my birthday outside, never. So I told him I just want to be outside and maybe grab some sushi or whatever, but I just want to be in a park, you know, seeing nature, maybe seeing water. And it was a great day, and I put here, I feel so lucky because I really do. It was all about the little things, and I didn't even open my gifts that I bought for myself on my birthday because I was already like so full of joy and feeling loved and appreciated that I was like, that's it. I don't even need to open my gifts. I opened it the next day, and you guys saw the video. So he was after my birthday, and yeah, so those are little papers of things related to my garden. Here, it's about Happy Mail and a couple pictures of my family, my husband, my brother, my son. He's loving the plants. And this is my niece. She's so cute. Julia, she's in Brazil. And this is a card that I received from Victoria. She has a shop, and all of those stickers are on her shop, PixelsbyVix. I'm gonna put the link for her shop below, and it's really pretty and so nice. And this day we went to the beach, and my son could play again with the daughter of one of our friends. And here I just got a little sticker crazy. So this spread I did in a planner meetup, journaling meetup that Live Life and Create organizes. And it was just so nice. It was really nice to get together with other people that love journaling. So it was really nice. It was like a Friday night, and I basically only laid the stickers down on that day, and then I wrote on I think Saturday or Sunday. But it was really nice, and I really liked it. So here another spread, same way, just putting a couple random things. Here's a little bit more thought out. I had more time to put this together. I wanted to put pictures. This was my mom's birthday, and this was printable from the Patreon of Stationery Cafe, and I think it was so gorgeous. And I layered with some washi tapes and stickers that would fit more or less the colors. So one thing that it's been nice is that I think I'm really varying a lot on the colors. There's a lot of blue for sure, but sometimes I go a bit more on the yellow, on the greens as well, on the red, right? I'm not a red person. Yeah, so this was volume 1. So volume 1 is ready to go. I'm gonna take it off later because I have to figure out all the elastic situation. The last insert, I'm gonna do it quicker. It's just a Happy Mail book Basically, it's like either things that I order or things that I received from friends, like this one I received from Deborah. So I got this cover, it's from Sojourner, and basically this is kind of the me journal. It's more like things that I write to, let's say, reflect on and things like this. So I put here this card from Van Gogh, and this is the pen that I'm using. I'm using basically the Uni Jetstream on the other ones, and in the Tomoe River paper that has in these inserts, I'm using the Sarasa Zebra Sarasa 0.5 in this retros, how they call it, I don't know. Yeah, and I have here this charm from Van Gogh. It says trust the process. Really love it. So here I have two inserts, the GU and the regular Tomoe River paper grid. In the GU is a weekly layout like that. So you have your weekly and a bigger space here that you could, I don't know, put some tip-ins like cards, notes, photos, whatever. And the weeks here. But what I'm doing is I prepare, was this the first? Yeah. I prepare here the spread. I also do this in advance, like in advance meaning I do the spread first and then I write. Not that I do it as I go. Because I really enjoy decorating it. And here is a place for only happy things. So I also want it to look nice, you know, just for me. Just to put me in a good mood. So I put like a bunch of stickers and washi tapes and stamps and all that. And I try different colors, different stickers, printables and things. So this is the last one, is the week that we are in now, and I didn't finish. So basically this is what I have. Yeah, and here in the other one, I just write a lot about feelings and stuff. Just a place to rest. And I'm keeping it on this bag that in fact came in this pencil pouch. It's not from the Sojourner. But I think it's great because I just keep them in here. I don't know, it kind of feels like it's protected. Okay, so what I have planned now is just to show you a quick setup for this guy. Sorry for the noise, I'm gonna be quick. So this is again another traveler's notebook in standard size. And I decided to get the blue book. I keep all these papers because I might use it in spread maybe. So I just keep them all. So comes in this card kind of box, and it always comes in this bag here. Yeah, so they send normally an extra band if you want, but let me keep this. You also can keep this one that was like closing the box. So remember also to keep this one's a little larger, but you can always like just remove the knot and tie it again and put the box aside. So they come in this very snug thing. I mean, once you put your inserts in, it'll be very hard to put it back in this thing. So I think I might use this to maybe like put some inserts here, maybe, you know. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. And so this is the blue. I'm debating if I want to put the charm here or not. So for now, there will be no charm. And it comes with a white insert, which is actually pretty cool, because I'm gonna use it. So my plans for this book are to have like a kind of a crafty place as well, but I want to have a Japanese book. So I want to journal in Japanese. That means I'm gonna write very like short sentences. I'm not gonna be writing a lot, but it's gonna be like a great exercise for me to practice and to keep things. Like I want to put pictures and write in Japanese as well. So because of that, where are the things? I got this other type of insert, and it was on sale because it's a dated diary, but it comes like the entire year. They didn't have the undated ones, so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna get what they have, and I can like stamp it on top or put stickers. And as you see, it's like a big Hobonichi weeks. You have the days on your left and the notes pages on the right. And then I'm not gonna have, you know, I'm just gonna write a couple things per day. Let's say today work was hard, or we went to the park today, or today I'm just too tired, something like that. And in here I'll see, maybe I'll practice a bit more, or I don't know, but I really want to have like a journal in Japanese. I want to put also the sticker book in here. So I'm just gonna take off the paper. So let me just move all this paper around. And I wanna have a grid here. Because in the grid, I'm gonna do like my exercises from the class, in fact, in here. Okay, so this two will go one in each like thing like this. So basically what you wanna do, you wanna pass an elastic around it. So I'm gonna get here one. And all you have to do is you find the middle. Is this the middle? Yes. You just find the middle, you pass the elastic in. Just be like a little careful. It's not that you need an enormous amount of attention here, but so that you're not like, you don't have any pages on the way. So again, here you find your middle, you slip the other one in. See here, don't do this. Just be a bit more patient. Okay, so that's it. You have your two inserts. So what are you gonna do with that? So let me just put this, this is like a ribbon. You put it apart and you pass it under, I think I'm gonna pass it just under one. All right. And then this one goes in the middle. Whoops. This one goes in the middle. So again, let me just see. Yeah, you just open again and you find. So, and you put here in the middle and that's it. And then now I'm just gonna pass all this in the back. Or you could start by putting this, but it's really easy. And voila, it's done. So here you have like the page to mark where you are. In fact, I can mark June, because we are starting right at the end. Yes, it's the last month in the insert, in fact. But I'm gonna do a lot of catch up here to practice. And that's it. So I'm gonna try to find maybe a charm that I would like to put here, although this little guy here is blue. I feel like this charm would be very nice in here. And then I can find another one for this one. All right, so this is the basket. I have the, let me just see here if we are still in frame. Okay, so this is the basket here. What I have here basically is this pouch from the Phonics, and this is the medium size, and I have a lot of other inserts. So here's the craft paper that I said. So you see I've been like cutting it to use it. I still have like this craft folder that I didn't put yet, and I have an extra grid which will go to the other Traveler's Notebook, the brown one. And then I have a couple of like little ephemera and stuff in here, a couple of cards from Wonder Pens. Yeah, they are all here. And in this pouch here from the Superior Labor, I have basically scissors, the pens that I use. And here I use a lot of this Sarasa like vintage colors. Yeah, it's not retro, I think it's vintage, how they call it. I have all this clips. Believe me, you're gonna need clips. Maybe you don't need to buy those because those are more expensive. I got also this ones, way less expensive. They are like $6 like Canadian. But these guys here, they also mark the page, so I ended up getting these ones, and I got two because then I could use like one each side. What else we have here? We have the ink pads. Normally it's just because I carry this around the house, otherwise these things stay on my desk. So I got this package from VersaMagic, and it has all these colors, so it's all like earthy tones. And I got my blue as well. So I had pen and stuff, and I got this thing here that I bought together with Ellie, which is a whiteout, cream out, if I would say. Is a whiteout, but in cream color. Really nice if you guys use like cream paper. And yeah, there's like the glue, the double tape runner, so everything that I might need, because then I just grab this basket and I go. And then, as I was saying, I have this 3 albums, and I'm gonna put this aside to show you better what they are. I bought this from PaperplusCloth, and the first one that I bought was this one, which is like a sticker releaser as well. And basically I have like things that come in Happy Mail and stuff. And then after the others were sold out, but they didn't restock, and they have this one, which is in fact like a place with the sleeves for you to put your stickers in. So here's some of the brands that I like a lot that I mentioned. Oh, and this was the last one that I bought, and I really like that they had it in blue, because this guy, they had another blue tone, but it was out of stock. So I was like, okay, I'll get the green. Oh, basically you have pockets, and you could put your sticker flakes and other things that won't really, you know, fit well in a sleeve. And this is really cool. So yeah, so this is all that I have here, and this was the last one. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.